What's going on? This is Archer, and welcome back, guys, to some more Proximity SMP. Oh man, a little excited today, a little tired. We'll have a little sleep here. Been eating some salmon, did some fishing with Codis, who just got on the server a little bit ago too. And today we're gonna start working on our spawn house. Anything in here? Oh, those are not from me. I have a few of them, but this is the building we started working on last time. It's been a day or so because I didn't record yesterday because my family was still around, but now my spring break is pretty much mine again because my family, my brother and sister, pardon me, have gone home, and my dad works until 11 o'clock from 3 to 11, so I've got lots of time. And again, someone's been fucking with this. There's been people messing with this thing too, and just like someone busted out the stone brick that was right there. So I guess I'll just replace it. Oh, come on. But anyways, we gotta get some new gear because this pick is almost broken, and eventually we're going to go caving. But I won't record the caving because I don't enjoy making caving episodes unless I'm doing like a Q&A, which I haven't done yet. So, but over here is where everyone's building their houses at spawn. This is Ethan's house. Pretty nice house he's got here. He doesn't really have much in it yet other than his little staircase, and it's a nice house. I like his house. Over here, this is Game Till It's Lame's house, or that guy Roth. Yeah, Game, Spawn Shack, and Roth. He's got lots of chests in here. He made just this tiny little house, but he made it all out of spruce wood, so I don't know. I would have used 2 different colors of wood, like something else for this color there, but and Spectrum here has, I don't know why he decided he needed to spread all this stuff out in like 8 chests. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 chests across an area before he's built his house. So, and then that's the town meeting place, and what we were working on last time was town hall. So I hope you guys enjoyed our new intro there. That's pretty cool. As you can see, I've kind of started building the hobbit hole. This is gonna be pretty much what the front of it looks like. Some of the grass will spread still, but it looks pretty good so far. I've got another page open on my other monitor of just an area from bag end kind of thing, and I've got a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna do with it. It's a pretty much. Someone made a handmade hobbit hole thing. I don't even know what kind of hobbit hole they made, but like it's an actual hobbit hole made in like real life kind of thing, like a model or a diorama or whatever. And it's kind of, the top comes off and you can see what the insides of the house are made of. And honestly, it's either gonna be, well, what it kind of looks like is it's like the Hobbiton or whatever. And pardon me, I've also read the books, so I kind of have a better picture of how big these hobbit holes are. So, put that back. Eventually, we're gonna get this stuff all moved out of here, but I'm not really sure because the way it kind of looks is it's like a wood border. I'll just get some blocks so I can kind of explain to you. I don't know if I want to use birch and dark oak or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe even sandstone. That would work. I already had dark oak. So it kind of the way that it's kind of set up is that it's got by the way, also, all the doorways in here, they're all dark oak wood. Like they're all. I pretty much think I'm gonna be using dark oak. I think. So, the way the rooms are set up, it's kind of like 1 or 2 of these, and then it's like, I think maybe it's gonna be like 2 of those, because I want to keep this a fairly like short house, because that's kind of the way it is. But that's kind of what the idea, because it's got a darker bottom trim and then a lighter colored wall. So maybe if we make this all into smooth sandstone, you'll be able to see that. So yeah, also I was going to continue on. Yeah, see, I don't know. Maybe if like with Optifine, if the smooth sandstone texture is connected or something. I don't know. I need to find a good like light colored block that with good textures, because I don't know what color palette I want to use. Birchwood would definitely be simpler. but I don't know if I like the fact that it's a wood wall mixed with like birch or with dark oak wood. And also the town hall now has an auto smelting system that I designed and made myself. I don't think that anyone else has done this before, and I certainly didn't go get a tutorial. This is just based off of my own knowledge of redstone. Pretty much this hopper minecart's just going back and forth, getting items out of this chest here that you can plug in whatever items you want to cook, and then it puts the items through those hoppers into the furnaces, and then this chest here, you fill it with coal, and the coal will go into this hopper, and when there's items in the hopper, this comparator turns on the redstone repeater, extends the signal, and when that means that when it's on, this signal is off, meaning the torches turn on, and this hopper minecart starts moving and puts coal into the furnaces. That way, only one of them is ever running at a time, because, I don't know, I just figured it'd be better. And the other reason it doesn't only did the thing for one, because I would have had to, like, wire the comparator going this way all the way out and around, or like that, and it just wasn't really room for it, so that's that. I'm gonna have to figure out, well, we've already got a design for the outside of the town hall, but I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the inside, like not the inside, but like finishing the outside of the town hall, like all the way around, and terraforming this area here, and then all the way around. Kind of stopped here. But I gotta get it all the way around, and then figure out what I'm gonna do with the upper layer kind of thing, and then finally put a roof on it before we can say we're done with town hall. So I'm actually going, I'll keep talking about this too, but we're gonna pop into my creative test world right now, and we're gonna try out a couple blocks themes. We're gonna be using dark oak as our bottom because I think that'll look good, and then we'll find whatever light block we want to use. So we'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, welcome on to my test world. I only have one, and I've had this test world for a very long time, so you might recognize some of the builds on here if you've been watching me for a long time, because there's lots of things that I've used before for this. There's my house from Craftcom. This is the auto piston door from Craftcom that I set up with the dual extending pistons, and house from Aztec, and a bridge, and that's part of the house that I built in redstone, and then town hall from Aztec, and zombie, and just all the stuff that I've built in the past is on here, and that's about that, yeah. So now we want to test out the blocks. So let's get, I was going to try and design a hobbit hole in here, but I figured that there really it's not really that efficient of an idea to have to design the entire thing in here, rather than just have it all built and stuff in, to just do it all in the server first. So let's go 5, that's not 5, 6. So let's see, there's smooth sandstone, birch wood, I want to find maybe white stained clay. Oh, I don't know. I think that's pretty close. Ooh. Let's do another 5. I'll do it like this. We'll go on. This is exactly how tall all of the walls are going to be too, so now we'll pick from this. So I like that the middle one there is kind of the smoothest textured, because the clay kind of has a very smooth texture, and from the picture that I'm looking at, the texture in it is all pretty smooth and consistent, whereas the birch wood matches up with the dark oak textures, and all of the textures for the smooth sandstone don't connect, so they're really broken up. And then I'll do this. See, and then the smooth sandstone, the regular sandstone, just looks really pebbly, and I think that's just too much if you had a room like surrounding you with just this. That's a lot of texture. So I think it's gonna be sad, but we're gonna end up going with white stained clay, which means we're gonna need a lot of bone meal and a lot of clay. So I will see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna have to go off and dig up all the rivers, because we're gonna need a ton of clay and a ton of dark oak. So I'll see you guys in a bit, and we'll get started on Hobbiton. Hobbiton. We'll need a name. In comments down below, please, if you're watching still. Go down below and tell me what I should be calling this, because I don't want to be calling it my Hobbit hole the entire time. I want to be calling it something because I feel like I should be calling it Hobbiton, but like Hobbiton is where the hobbits live, or certain the Baggins and all this stuff live, and so it's not really. It's not the correct name. That's what it would be if I was making a whole bunch of hobbit holes all over the place. So we'll also dress up the on top of the hill, because the house is going to be below the hill, so it'll look pretty cool above hill here, because we're in a fairly good spot, other than the fact that we're right behind the town meeting place. We could pretty much just kind of curve this bank in and kind of have it meet up with the town hall side or something like that. I don't really know, but we'll get it all figured out. So far there's nothing in here yet. I've got to clear it all out and all that good stuff, but we'll like plant some we'll bone meal the ground a bit, and we'll bone meal the ground a bit. We'll put some trees, we'll get some nice decorations going, and we'll have a nice little hobbit hole at spawn here. So I'll see you guys in a bit when we get started with this build. We'll probably, and also the red stained clay there is just supposed to be the door, because the doors are always a big circle with its color, and that's like a big green or red door. And I went with a red door because green kind of blends in too much, I think, because it's not that distinct a color around it. So, so we're gonna have to rough it and get us a whole bunch of clay, because that probably means I'm gonna need a good helmet. I'm gonna have to maybe do some bartering with people for some clay that they have. So we'll see. But I'll see you guys in a quick sec. Okay, guys. So what you're seeing on screen right now is some sped up footage of me collecting the clay. Right now, I'm actually just recording this little audio clip while I let the clay smelt up at Town Hall before we do some building. So I wanted to talk a little bit about something my dad brought up to me a little earlier today, which was the fact that there might be some younger kids who watch my videos and they hear swearing and then they get in trouble at school. I honestly don't really see what the big deal about swear words is, but it's a public stigma, I think, and I don't really care, but I think it might be a good idea for me to swear a lot less in videos if I can, if at all. So I'm gonna try and decrease this, and this being because my dad is talking to a girl on this dating site or something like that, and apparently they were talking about how the girl that my dad was talking about, how she has 2 kids, one of them's 12 and one of them's 7, and how the boy likes Minecraft, and he follows this one guy on YouTube, and he doesn't like him because he's constantly swearing in all of his videos, and and I can see that happening because it is a lot easier for younger kids to get a lot more into things at a younger age, because it's very easy to become passionate about things like that at a younger age, and I can see that. But it'd be best if my dad is referring channels, my channel personally, to others and younger kids and such to watch, that I'm not swearing like a trucker, like crazy all the time. So I understand that sometimes for me swearing is not a controlled thing, because it's a reflex to say when you stub your toe or when something bad happens in a game or something. But when I do that, I am just going to censor it out. But I want to make sure it's not my videos don't just sound like beep 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 beep, because honestly I don't think that's gonna be a very good episode. I can't believe I just did those beeps. But so I'm just gonna try and keep down the swearing. Most of the time I think the censoring is gonna just have to be other people, but I'll try and keep it down as much as I can. Although live stuff I won't be able to censor without having like a censor button to hit. So that's all for this little clip here, collecting the clay. when I pop back to you in the video, when we're recording back with Fraps again, and some more of the game, which is just watching the game anyways, we'll be working on starting the house a little bit, and then that'll be all for that episode. So I'll talk to you guys in a quick bit. Alright guys, so I'm going to keep this a slightly shorter episode. We won't go for 20 minutes, quite 20 minutes maybe. We'll see how long I end up talking at the end here. I wanted to just point this out just in case Peyton's watching. I fixed up his farm a little bit because water saturates soil in a 4x4 block radius, and Peyton had it so that there was a water block every, like, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4. It was just one. It was like a water block and then a space, and it was quite inefficient. So because you can space it out, you only need. Okay, if I have a water block here. That's water block 1, 2, 3. This from here to here is saturated. Here to here, here to here, like a four radius around that water block is saturated. So you don't need a block every spot or every 3 or so. I just started to place a few blocks, the opening blocks in here, and the color is okay. I might go into Photoshop and make the color lighter. I don't know, maybe we'll make this saturation on the color a little different. Gotta do a little bit more digging here. Still using these iron picks until we can get some more diamonds. I did a little cave run, so I got some levels there from a whole bunch of coal I have. I put the coal in my ender chest so it doesn't get stolen from us. And so it looks okay for now, but I think next time I'll have fixed up my texture pack, and I'll make the clay a slightly different color of white, one that definitely goes better with the dark oak, and I think we should be all good to go and rocking for this hobbit hole, even with the fact that I'm gonna change up the texture, the color, sorry, the color of the white stained clay. It's still gonna look a little odd for other people when they see it. Okay, that's 3 on that side. So, but that's not really a big deal. People can deal with it or use my pack, I guess, because I can distribute it privately to my friends. But I can't like give you guys a mass download because it's a private pack that's all mashed up with lots of other packs, and doing that's not allowed. So. And also, I don't think there's going to be very many rooms right now, at least, here going off this away. If there are any rooms going that way, they're going to have to go pretty much down or something like that, because this corner of the hobbit hole kind of, well, I guess we're not that far off, because, like, we can go to here, which is, like, 1, 2, this is at 311, yeah, 311. So if we go in here, this is 316. So if I go, oh yeah, I gotta think about that too. When I make the doorways, how are these gonna look too? Let's do that on camera right now. Oh, I didn't bring my stairs. We can go to 312. That's as far as we can go. And then this next block here is the wall. Yeah. So that's going to be one of our limitations here at this hospital. There you go, there's the glass. So maybe this will be like a little pantry or something in this little area here, because we can only make it so big. So, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this whole episode. I've got a new outro, so down below, give me your thoughts on that new outro. I want to see what you guys think of it. If you guys like it, if you don't like it, let me know. I'm curious to see what you guys think, as I do care what you guys think, because you're watching, and I want the videos to be something you guys enjoy to watch. So I hope to see you guys in the next episode. This should be in a day or so. If not, I'll post some colors tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next time I'll fix up. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.